Hello everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. We are getting ready. So yeah, so looking exciting. Let's see who they are a bit. Now that we are close to the match, there are probably some of them online. I mean, most of them in the Alliance at least. So there are a few very strong dudes. They have that Yoho as well. That guy called Use as well. So they have quite a few strong people. I don't know if they are showing their gear. No, they are not. So we will, I guess we'll know later how they look like. But on paper, it's in our advantage quite a bit. So we'll see how it goes. I'll actually, I'll go on Discord a bit later. I'll wait. Just checking the Discord. If things change or not for the strategy. We shall be good. Hello everyone. Hello Julius. Hello KD. Oh, that's a good idea actually, KD. That's really cool. When they are neighbors, I love transfers for that. So hopefully, you know, by now you know that during transfer you can check like at all the leaderboard of the state, so you don't have to make you don't have to make a city. So I mean, this guy is very, very strong. That's a lot of hero power. But what I care mostly about is this one, right? So Santa Surprise. So this dude might be a bit of an issue. Yo-ho-ho. He might be a bit of an issue to deal with. Because he's like He's looking quite higher than us, right? Quite a bit. So he might be maxed out. He might be maxed out. That could be not giving us an easy day. That's the main issue, I guess. Julius, j'ai pas les sous-titres. No subtitle live. We are not there yet. But I do think, you know, it might not be too long before AI will be able to auto-translate live. I'm not sure YouTube will offer it to everyone by default because it might be very expensive in terms of resources. But in terms of capacity, like there are already pretty cool stuff with like live translation by AI. But it's not like, you know, it cannot remove the audio, like my voice, and translate instantly. Not that kind of stuff yet, but we, you know, maybe give it a year or something. So let's look at who else was in their alliances. Where was I looking to see, right? I was looking here, Ellie. So the three people I like to know about is mostly Yoho, Santa Surprise, and the other one, I don't know. Maybe there are other ones, but that seems to be like a regular alliance and not a state alliance. That's why they are in power. They are kind of quite lower than us. They have a few strong players, but we have many more. So that's the good thing for us. Mamma Mia, that's them. In terms of exploration stage, I mean, Surprise Santa is pretty good as well, right? That use guy is quite below, so that's not an issue for us. That's okay. That's actually okay. But that's really that Yoho. That's pretty powerful. Lord Campbell should not be on the match, and then Santa Surprise, but that's manageable. Okay, so that should be an interesting match. For a second match, it should be hopefully decent one. Est-ce que je prépare une vidéo sur la génération 6? Non, pas en français. Je l'ai en anglais et elle doit avoir les sous-titres. Mais en français, je ferai une vidéo sur tous les héros à la fois. Parce que comme j'en fais qu'une par semaine, ça va être trop compliqué si je fais génération par génération. Donc je ferai une vidéo un peu plus simple et sur tous les héros à la fois. So I have the feeling we might need to buff today. Maybe more of a tougher match than the last one. I thought it would be faster to find someone, you know, with scrolling, but I guess not. But that's okay. That's okay. How are you guys today? How is your TAL going? Are you playing? We have match in 5 minutes. I mean, you know, the Legion 2 finished 54. That's okay. Hopefully we win. That should be likely because of the difference of power. So we have, you know, far many stronger players. But you know, I think the only big deal for us if we will face someone, an alliance that is not super strong in itself, so something similar to that, but that have like 2 max player. I think that's gonna be really, really rough for us because that's what we miss the most. So let me cut that. Let me go on Discord. Let's give it a few more minutes before we go. Welcome everyone, 22 people. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. And let's wait kindly. Can I do anything to buff a bit my damage today? No, all of that is okay. All of that is done. I've been pushing the fishing tournament quite a bit. I emptied my bag. I did not realize how much point I got. I did not know. I was like, you know, Maybe I don't finish top 6 because, you know, I don't care about the March skin because Friday I'm getting the Meteor. Friday, the 2-year anniversary of my city, so I've been holding on to VIP points for that milestone. So I have enough to get the Meteor, so I don't really care about any other skins, I guess, at that stage. But that should be enough to rank well. Weirdly enough, I really wanted to push like for the album. So I managed to push well for the albums, you know, to get like these fishing points, you know, envelopes, and I got nothing from it. So I could collect like 8 of them or 7 of them, and I got nothing. So I need to work toward the next milestone. But I've been very lucky lately, so, you know, I've been very, very lucky. Got a lot of new ones. A lot of people helped me, so that's looking very good for in terms of having these. And because it's a new alliance, maybe we try our luck today. Maybe someone can help me. That's a 4-star. What do I have? Do I have 81s? I don't think I have 81s anymore. I have only 4 and 5 stars. These are all 5, so let's do a 4-star. That will be that one, right? And let me see if I can help anybody. Cannot help anybody, so we'll see. So we start in 3. Hello, Fad. Thank you for being here, mate. Let's go, Team 948. Let's win. Let's win. Let's get that win. So I'll put Discord a bit low, so I can still hear and speak, because it's very weird to, I don't know for you guys, but it's very weird to me to speak and hear at the same time. The only issue is like I have an overlay on Google Play, so let me swap clients. Let me swap client because Discord is putting an overlay like with people speaking and things like that on the Google Games beta client, which is like hiding half of the things I see on the screen. Salut Link. Bienvenue, bienvenue. I'll come back with the game in a sec. Yeah, the client started, so that should be this one. So we're good to go. That's okay. Thank you for starting the stream. Good luck with work, mates. Really good luck with that. So Dennis is coming as well. He's recalling. So we are missing Lincoln is here. I guess Tano is coming soon, hopefully. So we are missing a few people, but not that much. It's not the best time for us, to be honest. We have our match to the 3rd time we pick every time. So that's our least preferred option in terms of time. And that the 2nd time in a row we get it. So hopefully that's, you know, somehow it does not happen too often anymore. Will be nice to not to have that. So let's go. So let's see. So the main concern is only there are 2 top players. Which one is, you know, is matching us, and the other one is a bit ahead of us in terms of power. So that's the only concern. So far they are not here yet. Can I do... I mean, there are only Fire Crystal 9 so far joining. You don't have access to your troops when you are in the game, which is a bit weird, right? I wish I had access to my marches. Do I change things? Do I change things? They have 3. Let's do Baiti. It's a bit better. What else can I do? Barely okay. Here we're gonna do actually Jessie to join offensively. Why I cannot select Jessie? Oh, because she's a lancer, that's why. So we're gonna do Jessie here, and we're gonna do Patrick. And let's change this one to Jessie. And we should be okay. I'm just not sure about hero, so we're gonna edit it later. Okay, probably starting in a sec. Let's look quickly. I did not buff yet. I might just buff. I mean, so far there is nothing impressive, so I'm kind of waiting to see if I really need to buff. Hope you enjoyed the game. Thank you, Fad. Thank you very much for the donation. I don't know if it's a donation, a comment. Like, I don't know if these things work yet. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Hello, Victoria. So far they really don't have many people. They have a few joining, but like they are very weak, so... I know where I need to go. I'm just checking where we are, you know. Let's see if we can get that one and get first occupation, and then I'll go to my spot. So Chippy is far better. We'll see how it goes, but that would be nice to get first occupation, even if I'm not the strongest. Oh, that dude is a bit strong. We'll see. So they might be rallying here. And we got PT inside, so that's pretty cool. We got the map blue so far, so if we want to get first occupation everywhere, that will be good. This one was very close. Let me see if I can find someone that's really strong on their side from the report we have. Nighthawk, yeah, he's stronger than me, but he's not a concern for our rally leaders. He's not a concern for our rally leader. And Kumbuto, no, not as well. Okay, so that's so far so good. So far so good. Maybe that's my job, you know, so I should be there. So I'm gonna help where I should be, and then we'll get going. I'm not watching such a thing happening at the day during the week. Yeah, of course, Link. You know, I understand you have to work. Not everyone works from home and can have, you know, that kind of stuff on the second screen. So that's fair enough. So let me actually pull and let's get with another march, right? Either taking me? Okay. I mean, you can. I pull my best march back, so, you know, good luck. That's gonna be 3 points for me. And I mean, he's not super strong, but that's a bit of an issue to attack, you know, their cities, right? It's not that far in terms of stats. So I was a lot more worried about them, to be honest. I knew we were overall quite stronger, but if their two top players were showing up, I mean, El Yo-Yo is here, right? So technically, I'm not sure if he's playing yet, but he's technically on. So here it's a bit of a mess. But so far, they are not making any points. So I'll keep some marches together. Because, you know, there will be this building opening up soon as well, 7 minutes. And how is Fan? Is that like a weak player we can make points on? Or it's not a weak player we can make points on. He's actually quite strong. And that's less reports. That's quite weaker, but that's a lot of troops. So TAL is Foundry. It's a tournament of Foundry. It's really what it is. Let's see if I can do something on that dude. I might just pop deployment capacity to like 2000 gems just to help a bit. If I don't, you know, it's not gonna be 2000 gems. I'm okay on a one match, you know. I don't want to waste my gems on a day that we don't need to, but maybe, you know, maybe it actually does something. It does not really. So, I mean, I'm removing 30k troops, so it's gonna take forever. So unless I'm calling a rally, maybe I should call a rally. Oh, they moved, okay. They moved. But yeah, it's really a tournament. And the matchmaking is really benefiting the stronger alliances, right? So you are ranked by power between 1 and 64, sorry. And the first one in power is facing on the first match the last one in power. The second one in power is matching the second one in power, but from the bottom, right? So it's like your first few matches are, the higher you rank, the first few matches are very simple. So if you look at these guys, like we are 180k power, they're 133. So they are like I'll tell you their ranking. So we are 3 in power, and they were Tundra Arms League. We are Group C. So they are 30 or 35. So, you know, they're like, you know, they're in the middle of the pack of the 64 people, and they're quite weak. But now, you know, there is El Yo-Yo starting to play, so that's when it will maybe start to be a bit of a different story. And we don't really have good heroes. We don't really have good heroes. So that's their bigger whale, right? The Globe 1. The other one is not really a concern so far for the stat we've seen. So we'll see how it goes. So I don't know if he fully buffed or not, but yeah. And we need to see how it goes when the middle opens as well, their strategies and stuff. But so far it's we just have an overwhelming amount of strong player compared to them, even if that dude is probably quite stronger. I'm really curious about his stats actually. Let me scout him. Maybe we can. Yeah, so he's strong probably. Curious to see the reports. Okay, so he's maxed out apparently. That will be, you know, the only issue. He might have too much shit, that could be a problem, then, you know. But he's the only one so far, so he might get, they might make points, basically, which, you know, is not ideal for us, but that shouldn't be enough that we win. Hey, Emerald, welcome. So he's, you know, he's a very strong player. He's fully maxed or close to in many ways. So that's gonna be the issue today. So people are trying to make points on that little 8 dude. So hopefully they are not too strong. But so far, El Yo-Yo is attacking repair facility from where he is, right? So that's not too bad. Let's see what I can do. If we do some damage or not. Okay, the target disappeared, so he is right here now. So El Yo-Yo is trying to rally. Is it a double rally? Oh no, we are rallying, okay. Okay, I'll just send whatever I have. Because I could not really have my march set up properly for offense. I'm more set up my march for defense. I can't wait until we have 12, you know? They said next patch we will have 12 marches. I mean, one of the next patch, so you never know. But we double rally, so we see what we're gonna go. He is walking towards... No, okay, he's not rallying. It's a 5-minute rally, so... So we kicked him out, and that's him, right? So max charm, max chief gear, that's what we expected. Hero gear maxed, that's what we expected as well. Very, very high. These guys, like very, very, very high on these. That's quite... I mean, that's quite surprising that these are not as high as PT. But very, very high Romulus, and they have low troop average, so that's fair enough. So we will have middle and the gathering coming soon as well. Let me help. So let's get the right ones, the ones that are important. Let's keep 2 marches to bother people. And let's to get, you know, the one that was assigned to me. What can I do defensively here? Let's do whatever. And then we'll keep the rest to basically make points on gathering. Let's go around and let's just share all the ones that are not taken. So it's a bit boring, you know, when that's like that. We just care to make points the most we can. So it's not super sexy here. Someone is gathering and hopefully we'll get them. Carney is coming. So Carney should be strong enough. We'll see who is inside, but Vera, I don't know if they are strong. Yeah, Vera is Fire Crystal 7, so Carney is 9, so that's gonna be all okay. Oh, they took that, fair enough. So we good everywhere. That's just the scouts, so they are trying to get... We are trying to get it back, right? I'm confused about how they took it, though. Maybe we were not full, which is a bit of a surprise. That would be nice if someone can clean them up, if we have someone a bit available. So we take that one. I'm just curious about what their well is doing. I mean, he's going for repair facility 2 still. So he might just pop the buildings one by one, right? For loot, see they are coming around. So he might just, you know, he can. We can't really stop him, so... He is strong enough that we cannot really stop him, so that's gonna be, you know... They're gonna make a bit of points. We just need to not waste too much. They're just gonna limit the amount of points we make because of that, but that's not too bad, to be honest. That's really not too bad. So Ryan is going, and that will be easy win for Ryan. I mean, Bear is going is very strong as well, so not too worried about that as well. So overall, I think we're doing very good. I'll just go out for a sec because we have these things coming back, and I think that's, for me, time to send another one. Just a regular truck. That's good enough. That's my main march, and I even got pet buffs and everything, so it's actually quite okay. quite okay. And let's see where we are. So they managed to get this one. They'll get first occupation, unless he pulls his march out. He seems to, I mean, with his power, he might have close to 2 march, you know, decent. But his third march, he probably can't do much against us. That's the very good news. And he seems to be not like trying to, you know, to go too hard after us. So that's a good news as well. Gathering is mostly blue. If we have some people that can take care of that, I don't have any marches, so... Okay. Origin, yeah. Not a concern. I hate exams. You know when people are students. I guess. That's, you know, that's quite normal for the first match of Foundry because of the way the tournament is settled, you know, is made basically. Attacking 2 seconds, okay. I mean, you can try your luck. Yeah. Over time, you might be able to get it, yeah. So that dude is gonna zero himself on me, basically, to try to gather a troop. Sorry for you, buddy. So that we cannot get back. They seems to be keeping it for themselves. So the only way to get it is kind of really double rally for us. So that's how it works with the Fabian, right? You get 100k per level, so mine is level 4 for that skill, so you get to instantly heal, and I mostly want infantry. I don't care about the things, and you can use it in multiple batches, so... Hey Star, welcome! How are you, Star? How is your day going? Some people would say, what's up? So I'm getting attacked. BB is really trying hard. I'm sorry for you, BB, but that's my best march, and you are barely, you know, you're barely hurting it. But it starts to, right? I start to like infantry, so that's gonna work eventually. If he has troops left. So Kombuto is going on PT, but that's not a problem. That's not scary at all. We are safe here. Nobody's going middle. We are safe here as well. I'm just gonna check. Is he leaving me alone? Yeah, he probably is. Probably is. So if there is another thing you want to talk about, guys, we have time. It's, you know, the next matches will be a lot more interesting, probably. But I might not be able to stream them. I'll be on the road. We go for the weekend to see family. We go Friday. So depending on the time Friday, I might not be able to stream it. And we go as well. We come back on Sunday. So depending a bit. So I'm not sure. Not sure I can stream the next 2 matches. Sunday is probably the most interesting one for the elimination week. Next one, I did not pay attention who we could face, and I think, yeah, okay, was 2 troops. I think it can be okay. Well, you want me to send a report? You can always send reports. I'm just trying to figure out elimination. So next match. So here we go here, and we face one of these. So we face either W. I mean, let's look at our power. Okay, we are 233 in the match. And this one, when everyone joined in, we were 280, right? And they were 240, and they were 270. So that's a third match could be actually a bit more interesting against one of these, right? Could be a bit more interesting. Oh, I cannot spectate if I'm on the match, so we'll see. So that will be Friday, and that will be Sunday, and that will be against one of these guys. These are a bit weak. These we'll see. Okay, it's not too bad. That could, I think the real opponent will be 10R, I think. We'll see how it goes, but that's likely to be the case. Yeah, it seems like a close match. But that seems very low in power to me. I'm a bit surprised. That's super low, right? I'm a bit concerned, no, but that's a bit of a surprise. Let's say it that way. That there is such a low. Well, what did Group C? Oh no, these ones are not low in power at all. Okay, they are not low in power at all. That was this one that were low. That was CAC and CAC and Apex. Like, oh no, that's actually good. I think I confused power and their points in the thing. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, but that's like, if I look at our match, the current score is off. So that the current accumulated score, right, between last match and between this one, if that makes sense. So that's not the score we have right now. So that's accumulated, right? So, but that's a blue map, you know, they're just taking points. I don't think we're gonna go after it too bad. Maybe we double rally it. Or do many... Well, we still have a lot of people that don't have their points, so that's something we need to... We have only 19 people with their points, so that's something we need to do. Oh, so that was you burning someone, okay. That's a lot of kills. For a little death for you, that's pretty good. I mean, you start to be decent as well on, you know, on everything, like your chief gear, your chief charms. For free to play, that's pretty good at that stage of the game. And that's a lot more easy, but I guess the guys may be a bit stronger. But not that much, he's quite close to you. Let me go around, see what's up. So I get attacked, but that's middle. That's getting attacked. There's a bit of burning going on here. Yeah, he did not took the hits. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. He could have took the hit, I think. I haven't upgraded my stat except shift gear in 2 months. So you wait for what? You want to win a KOI? I mean, like free to play, you're not gonna do 20 upgrade anyway, but that's gonna be you can do 4, 5 charms, I guess, 6. This is VS, yeah. That's the good thing with saving, you feel it. You feel the upgrade. So are they attacking here? Yeah. Even when you are 30, it's hard to put people everywhere, right? That's one person, one person, one person. That's 4 people already left. And that should be, buildings should be a bit more full. They are not really full at some spots. People are having fun. People are having fun. For me, the fun is saving teleports for later, but everyone got their thing. I'm happy not to waste. But when these are gathered and secured, then we can go, can be a bit more mobile, and they might make a move or something to get, to get a bit of their, bit more points for themselves eventually. They might try. With attacking, he's attacking Vetos. And I don't have March anyway, so it's gonna be for later. Yep. Nothing much going on, so chill and easy one. That's a lot of kills. She's pretty strong actually, Trimble. And she plays 50-0-50, right? She's wailing up quite a bit on charms. Yeah, some people are burning them very badly. That's a bit higher than me, but that's quite closer to she. Quite stronger though. So I'll move a bit again later, but for now it's a bit of a chill match. So tomorrow night I'll be streaming Diablo 4 on the other channel. So I've made a channel to play other game. It's like really chill and to chat or whatever. If you want to hang around, the link in the description. But I'm not gonna like focus on developing the channel. It's more when I play and I'm not with friends or stuff. So if you guys, either like to play some games together or that I play or either just chat, that's okay. We can talk about Whiteout as well. Weekend, I'm not around too much. So we'll see. Maybe I can stream Friday. I can stream 2 a.m. UTC and 14 UTC Friday. I cannot stream 19 UTC, which is our main. So we'll know tomorrow, basically, if I can stream or not. And Sunday, I can stream 19 UTC, so not the other way around. I nearly killed myself with my tea. So the action is here, right? They're having a bit of fun. They're burning each other. Yo-Yo is not really... Yo-Ho. Yo-Ho-Ho is not really playing actively. Some people are now losing quite a bit of power. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is what it is, right? They are not really playing. Like, their stronger players are not really playing. One is missing and the other one is just put his march in the building and that's it. So, yeah. So either they knew that they had little chances or they are just not available. You know, it's like middle of the day, like US is like middle of the morning, end of the morning. So it's not terrible. EU is like middle of the day. So that time is good for Asia usually. So it's a bit weird that we are facing someone that, you know, that's not an Asian alliance, for example. Our current opponent has 3 globe and we have 0. So yeah, matchmaking sucks. Yeah. Yep. It's, I mean, it's just... the tournament format they decided to, right? So there is... You cannot be unlucky as a strong alliance, basically. You are sure to progress based on your strengths. There is no like surprises or anything like that. So... I think that's a, you know, that's a choice they made. I don't know if... At least there are no surprise, but you know, it's not really fun for the little ones. So Doniz is playing, making his points, so that's fair enough. Let's see how many people we have with points nowadays. We nearly have 30 now, and we should get Webster. She can make her points whenever she wants. Doniz as well. These are all strong people. Like August, I don't know. They're a bit weaker, so they might need to find someone to bully if they can. At this moment, the fight is like supposed to be balanced. It's one of these, very likely, right? I mean, it's one of these. Sorry, Link. I thought it was Starfinger. No, it's 1 versus 64. So for us, it's like 3 versus... I don't know if they won or not their previous match, but it's either 3 versus 30 or 3 versus 35 right now. So they are in the middle of the range of power. But it's one alliance that is pretty strong, you know? Like, I'm sure they could win SVS battles and stuff. I mean, I don't know if they have too many stars, but I mean, they have a maxed out whale, so that's, you know, they can do quite a bit with that. We don't, so that's, you know, still our problem. The main problem of our state is like, give us, you know, 1 or 2 maxed out whales, and then we do we do like even better, right? We do great without any, you know, we have like charms 14 and 15. Hero gear is maxed on the rally leaders. Research is maxed. Pets are not. Experts are not. Things like that, right? So we are quite behind in some compared to some states. So where shall we go? Shall we go? And no, you won't make points. I'm not allowing you to make points. So let's do that. Okay, that's being taken as well. And let's burn them. Okay, they teleported. So that's okay. So that's cleared up. Then can we go where the fun is? And maybe reinforce a bit. Let's burn 1 teleport, you know, that's gonna be okay. And let's like reinforce the important buildings. And let's get some of the... did they teleport it? Let's do one other. Let's reinforce 4. Let's get one march to generalize if we need to. I'm not sure what King Davy is using for a ratio, but... how did that go? I mean, we do nothing on that dude. So they are a bit stronger than us. Higher everything, right? Gear might not be, but like the widgets are higher, that's chief gear is higher, charms are higher, so that's probably, even if the stats are okay on my side somehow. They are reinforced? Not even. So let's speed things up a bit. So, you know, hopefully we can help. Merci Johnny, yes. Easy and nice victory. They did not make too many points at the end of the day, so I don't think like that dude is active. Probably, you know. If I was in my middle of my day of work and the map is like that, you know, I would not burn like hundreds of thousands of gems of speed ups and like, you know, he could hurt us, make us do a lot less points, maybe all 2 or 3 buildings. But it's not gonna be beyond that. It's not gonna go beyond that. So yeah. So I understand. As long as their people can make their points as well, you know, they can make the 180k, so they get most of the rewards, which, you know, they've done for many of them. They have nearly 25 people, so these people need a bit more. Webster is getting there, so we are 33. It's a bit, we got 40 people doing point last time, so here we are 36 people online, so that's a bit less. Kombuto is like being bullied. And they moved, so for me we can get some of the free troops, so why not? Yeah, he has no troops, so whatever. Just these ones we should get. It's not much points, but it's really helping, you know, with the... Basically, the final next week, you have 4 teams being selected, and the ranking is based on the amount of points you've made here, like these points. I forgot how they call them, like team points or whatever. So you want, whether you win, you know, even if you win, you want to get as much as possible and your opponent to get as little as possible, right? So if you go to the final stage, which, you know, we have a good chance to be there because we are 3 in power, so you know, we are probably one of the top 6 alliance or 7 or 8 that have a really good shot at being in the top 4. You know, if you can get most of the points, you might rank. I mean, and it's really important to be 1 or 2. 3 or 4, it does not really matter if you are 3 or 4. 1 or 2 is a lot better, so that's why you are fighting for as well in that case. Like making sure they don't make points, so you have a chance to be 1 or 2 with the amount of points, which, you know, we know we will get the first spots for sure. We likely know we will get the second, so you know we try to get the second spots here if we go to the finals next week. If eventually we go there. There is something to gather one, and then... Hey, Tonto, what's up? Hello, Quentin. Easy win today. I'm good. I'm between work, things for work. So quick break, and then we'll go back shortly after the match. But all good, easy win. I was worried because they have like that dude that's maxed out, and that could have caused some issue. And they have another good rally leader that did not make it somehow. He did not logged in, so. And they did not really play, so that make our day very easy. It could have been a lot harder if they played like fully. So happy with that. Pink Panther was like, I want my points. Okay, yeah, they just got in, so they need their points. Can I go? Oh, 4 minutes. It's not gonna fly. We lost our first round. Two big whales. They burned us. Yeah, that's just. I guess you were at the bottom of the leaderboard, right? For power. So that's. At least you don't have to stay up at 3 a.m. to do your match, which will happen once. It's like. Hopefully it does not, but we have a lot of US rally leaders, so we put 2 a.m. UTC on it, and if it's like next match or the one after, you kind of have to be here as much as possible. So you were in the middle, okay. So it was just like even if it was in the middle, it was unfair. I mean, Foundry is has to do with the overall power of the team, but one or two stronger player can really make the difference, and that's my only concern for us. Even if we rank 3 in power, again we are missing some maxed out players. So if we are facing a weaker team with 2 or 3 maxed out players, but they have like not a super strong alliance, but they are just like they have super strong wells, I think it's a big problem for us, to be honest. So the fun moved away of us, right? So the fun was here, and now the fun is here. I mean, everyone is burning, so I'm not sure it's gonna. It might move again soon. Yeah, they are trying to get middle pretty bad, so we kind of need to send reinforcements. But we reacted. That's why I was kind of looking around. I was hoping to see where we are a bit, but we got a lot of people that jumped in. That's the thing as well. You want, even if it's an easy and it's fun and you don't pay attention and stuff, you kind of. Okay, they are reinforcing him. He's not playing. Kind of still look at things to not waste points, right? If they take middle and they teleport, we lose a lot of points, and that's again that's important only for next week, but that's still important. Wow, Lincoln is burning. Let's go. They have no troops. Let's see where we go. That's just something you have to watch for, but that's really okay. That dude is burning as well, so let's see if we can burn them. That dude lost a lot of power, so maybe we can burn him. Thank you, Quentin. Thank you, Quentin. You think, Ellie, it's gonna be... I mean, that works for me, because I'm 19 UTC, I'm not there Friday. I mean, I will be driving, so I'll let the wife drive on of her daughter or someone else, and I'll play, but I cannot stream, so I'll prefer to be on the computer and chilling than being on the road with disconnections. 2 a.m. I can do, but I'll regret it. So let's look. Should I reinforce somewhere? That's full, and that's Webster first march, so that's safe. That's Webster as well, that's safe. Let's do Patrick here. Let's help a bit. If it's 14 UTC, I'm actually happy with Friday. It seems to be okay, like we are quite a bit online today, to be honest, so that's pretty good. Okay, so... Mr. King Marin is attacking me. I still have my best march, so that should be okay. Yeah, it still hurts, right? He's pretty strong. Yeah, it was maxed out. You know, it was maxed out before the new levels of gear and stuff, so it's maybe not like a big spender at the moment, but used to be a big spender, I guess. And there's other march are weak, so it does not do anything. Yeah, because I'm really focusing on like big important topic for the French community. So, because I don't want to start to do like 2 or 3 videos a week, it's just too much. I'll do later eventually, but they are just a bit too long. I need to find a way to make them, you know, a bit shorter without to re-record everything. Tatum is going here, so that's okay. Yeah, there's not much going on, to be honest. Chill, chill, chill. Should I reinforce here? Yeah, maybe. What do I have left? I don't have much left. What will be good? Whatever, really, I guess. Okay, a bit of a connection issue. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. That's the first one in a long time. Okay, no, it's all good. Yes, I find the French community missing for the beat, so it's very nice to have your video. I think yes. If I had to bet, I looked around a bit online and I looked a bit at the, I mean, the main source, I mean, you tell me, right? But the main source I could find in the official Discord, and I find the written guide quite outdated somehow. I know they are working on many, and I see many new ones, but they don't really see the light. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the translation of the French guides. And I find these guides, that's why I started to make some for my own alliances, right? These guides often tell you what the event is doing. So like it's an overview from the in-game information that's available about an event. So if you look at Foundry, like they'll give you that kind of screenshot, right? And the guide on the, you know, many videos in the past used to be like that, which is not true anymore. That's why I started to make my own guides for my alliances back in the days, because like they were not practical guide by any means. It was just telling you what the game is telling you. It's like, that's how it works. But it's like, okay, but what do I do with it? How do I play? You know, what the most effective way to win or to play? Or that's what the angle I was trying to get at. And I think they probably lack quite a bit with the French community as well, yeah. But I just know that I just know one YouTuber. I don't know if there are more. I did not really check that much, but the guides are probably not really good as well. So hopefully, that's, you know, initially I really wanted to do both languages. But they're going after him for fun, but I don't know if it's doing anything. I'd like to see the report if we can, but so yeah, so hopefully it's helping a bit. Wow. Are you guys still here? My YouTube backend crashed for the stream, but it seems that it's working. Do you buff? I buff nothing, to be honest. I buff pets and 10% deployment. And the 10% deployment was just to try to burn a city, just for fun. So I buff nothing. Like the first match are versus a lot weaker opponents, so there is, you know. Oh, we remove some troops. It was 1.2. Okay, still here, thank you. Yeah, I don't know, like the backend of YouTube crashed and not sure what's going on. So we are trying to zero him, but that's gonna take a while. I still find it expensive to build. Let's say, we are going to into the next stage. Yes, it is. That's why I don't. That's why I above 10%, to be honest. Like, unless we have a very, very close matchup and it's like, you know, we go for the final and stuff. Like, anyway, it's not gonna be my 20% that makes a difference. Like, here I'm number, I don't know, in power, or in real power, not just like, you know, fake power, but like in terms of ability to rally lead, I'm like 10 or 15 or maybe even 20, you know. Most of the stronger players of the States are in the battlefield, so we miss quite a few because it's kind of not very important matches in the middle of the week and stuff, but there's probably 15 people stronger than me, so me buffing 20%, like what matters is deployment capacity, right? And eventually, if my city get attacked, then, you know, with 10% buffs, I can tank a lot better than without, so... But they are rallying back to back, you know. They're trying to do some damage to him. He's getting down a bit, you know. It's like 40 seconds left, but... Denis is marching. Are they trying to... Like, that's, you know, last minute, sometimes you lose a building or something. They are not. I mean, they might get that one. That will be bad. And that's where... Hopefully they fail. Yeah, they did fail. Okay, cool. Cool. Perfect. So that's a lot of points for us. That's very little for them. So we move easily to the next stage, which is all we wanted. That's a lot of, you know, extra teleports and everything. I got more than I used. 7k tickets, and then we got 2 matches, and that's a bet of 40k tickets. So that's all happening now. And do I still have the gathering buff? No, I don't have, but that's okay. Should I send it now? I cannot do 2 batch of gathering before, no. It's like... Because, you know, we have Alliance Showdown, and so where are we doing with Alliance Showdown? I need to go back to my main alliance to see, so I'll see in a sec. So that's a very nice match. So let's see where we are with the rest. So that's 19 UTC, so that's going to be an easy win because that's the first team, right? That was the second team as well. So, you know, in power, we are the third, so I'm baiting safely like I suggest, you know, kind of do what I suggest. Here we need 30,000 left, and we have at least 5, I mean, we have 20,000 coming for sure, right? But I'll wait to get them to spend them. That's how it works in life. You know, you don't spend things you don't have. But we already could buy most of the stuff, like that line, and then we'll go, you know, down on the other lines. And if we look at the matches, so we are against GPN, which is that alliance, which is what state? 921. So because it's 921, we can start to have a very good idea about who they are. These guys, and so Labyrinth is usually what matters. So that's not better than Webster. That's a bit better than our second rally leader, and that's not that good. So overall, like, they are 1942, 1923, then it goes down quite a bit, and that they are fourth player. So that's why, like, an alliance have little chances against the state, right? So, you know, it goes like their sixth player is 1.7. And if you look at us, so that's as strong, that's a bit below. But then, you know, our sixth player is still there, right? So the next player that is 1,700 is like, see? Is here. So their sixth player is like top 20 for us. And most of these will be, you see, like most of these, I mean, there are a few that are not playing right now and that might be in, but you see most of them are in the alliance and playing Tundra Arms League. So that should be a safe match because they don't have a big well that's gonna cause us any troubles, and that's that should be safe for us. Bye bye guys, thank you. Bye bye Trimble. So yes, that's it. Everyone left. We're good. Let's go back home. He has nothing to do here, right? Nothing to do here. So the next match looks safe for us. That transfer already makes it easy to know. We kind of knew it anyway. Like, it's really, I think, the match number 4 when you are, you know, third, fourth in power is like your fourth match. That could be a bit more of an issue. So where are we doing? What are we doing for Alliance Showdown? So today we are ahead a bit. So I'll gather fully. I need to count. Yeah, no, but I cannot do 2 full marches, so it does not matter. I'll do it once before reset. It's not gonna change much anyway. I'm just gonna go here with this one. That's gonna be destroyed before reset. That's a bit more points. So that's it, guys. Let me know. Like, if you want to talk about anything, I can stay on for like 15 minutes, but then I need to go. So if there is anything, I'm happy to stay a bit. I'll keep one march because we do have intermission in an hour, so. I did not buy out the event. I was really hesitating to look, you know, waiting up kind of video and buying out the event, but that's a lot of money, so I'm really not decided on that. And I'm not sure I want to grow the channel with that kind of video as well, more importantly. Because I'm like, that could be a good, you know, a good opportunity to get like new viewers and grow a bit the channel by, you know, making kind of different kind of videos. Because you see like people that are making like spending videos, they really have a lot of views. So not too much that, but you know, to get people attracted for that, and you know, they stay for the advice, hopefully. So I don't know if it would work. And it's one of the cheaper events to do it, you know, to test it on the event. Like that's crazy. That's $385, but many events are like $1,000. If you pick Treasure Hunter, you can spend literally thousands of dollars on it. So we seems to have someone new. Or is that someone that changed name? I don't know. Morning, Russ. Hello, hello. So we just finished the match, Russ. So it was an easy win. Easy win for today. And then, you know, next one should be okay as well. Next one should be okay. That was quite close, you know, in terms of points. That was quite close. Yeah. I mean, that was not. There are so many things, I'm confused. So I think that the point of the match, right? That the total point of the alliances, that the power of the match, right? So that's just to make it clear. Snowbuster is very long. Yeah, Snowbuster is... I don't know if they eat the ball, you know, with like their thing with buying levels that you can do, you know, after level 23 when you are kind of a whale, basically. So I think they'll need to find a better way for that. So we were, I'm trolling Betty a bit because we were like, you know, we were talking about fishing tournament, you know, should we push, should we not, should we wait a few months for people, you know, for people caring about their albums to pass and stuff. And I'm like, you know, so I waited last time. I've been collecting for quite a while. So I was like, you know, F it, I'm just gonna push now. I was like, I'm just gonna push. So I decided to burn all I have so far, buy the packs, which I never did. I don't suggest to do that in fishing tournament, to be honest. They are not really good. So I bought, I mean, this one is okay, but this one is like terrible. But because I burned all my bags, I was like, that's, you know, a one-time thing. Bought all the packs, not these ones. These ones are like far too expensive for what they are. And we sit at nearly 100,000 points. I thought I had like 60k in my bag, so I was just like, I'm not sure I'll get everything, but I think with 100k, that should be able to get the city skin and hopefully the March skin. But you know, there are many, like Big Spender, she spent quite a bit. She spent quite a bit. She can spend quite a bit. Like many of the people here are from our state and they could be big spenders, to be honest. So I'm not too sure, but so far I've been pushing all I could to try to get new fragments, which I did not, so it went terribly wrong, but that's okay. Yeah, Russ, not looking good. I mean, that's the matchmaking, right? Again, that's really the matchmaking of that tournament. So, You know, I feel sorry for the little dude on our state that do not play much, but if we would not do a Super Alliance, they would play a match or two and they'll be gone, you know. They'll stop playing. Like, we did a Legion 2 this time and they played one match and they got defeated because they rank like 57, so they played against number 7, something stupid like that. And of course, you know, you have no luck, right? So you have really no luck. They need to add a quick clear level. Yeah, I don't know, Quentin. I don't know what they will do, but that will be nice. Like a red kind of system, but like maybe like, you know, like the command center right here. Maybe something like that. I'm quite happy, to be honest. 26, it's not too bad. It's really not too bad. I'm not too far from people that I consider quite stronger. Good luck for the fishing. Yeah, hopefully I get it. You know, I really wanted to push like this album. So it was like, because I was 10k. Last time I made 10k out of 100, out of 60. I was like, or whatever they need, the first milestone. So I was like, it's gonna take forever. So I'm like, I'm gonna go all in and I'm gonna go through, you know, the first few levels. And I could get to the second one, but I got like 8 blue envelopes and I got nothing from it. So I think I'll need to keep pushing a fishing tournament until at least I got to this level, right? I might not save for the skins. I might just push every time or just save 3 months and maybe do a big push in 3 months and buying just the $5 pack or something like that. Because all I'm missing is like 5-star. It's crazy the amount of 5-star I'm missing here. So you need to get to the golden rewards, right? The golden packs. So all of that is 5-star, so you know I'm not gonna be able to complete. I think here I'm missing 1 4-star and 1 4-star here. So hopefully someone get that one today because it's fishing tournament. So hopefully someone can get that one to me. So that's gonna go next time we have Crazy Joe. I might be able to do that one, which will start to really help. Mercenary Prestige not gonna help a lot because I'm missing 5-star. You know, the next one could be as well. Alliance Mobilization will help a bit. Everything else is like a bit of fishing. Snowbuster is very slow unless you spend a lot of money, so it's gonna take a while to complete, and that's one of the good ones, you know. The rewards are pretty nice on all of these. I mean, that's a bit low. That's a bit low as well. Okay, that's a bit better. So hopefully we get lucky, but so far we are, you know, so far we are very lucky lately, so I'm not complaining. I'm even 6 in the neighboring states, so always hoping that, you know, sometime maybe it brings some viewers or something when I do some things like that. I'm like, people will see me somewhere. That's not too bad in all states as well, you know. If there is something I can be ranked, it's like when it's not about power. It's actually quite good as well, so very happy with it. She still has a full pocket, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think they you know, would be really helping if they do something like that. So David is like, where do I buy packs? I buy packs on Google Play Store. So directly in the game, basically. And a bit of raw stars when it's, you know, just when it's to buy packs on like on a video. I just top up a tiny bit of Rope Star if I need to, you know, to buy some packs. But 90% of what I buy is Google Play Store. I buy it from Google. Thank you for being here. Have a good day. You're very welcome as well. So, like, understand that I cannot talk about any, how to call it, any kind of top-up website that is not official, right? That's out of term of use and things like that. So, you know, that's that anyway not what I do. Because else I you know, I worked in gaming for 10 years. So I know that if you do things that are breaking term of use, you risk to lose your account. I've been banning accounts for 10 years of my life, of my prior life and gaming, you know, for people breaking term of use and term of service. And, you know, and in-game rules about naming and harassment and all you can imagine people do, griefing, insulting, and worst, and far worse. So, like as the player, you know, I don't violate rules by default. And on top of that, I'm making content on YouTube. So anything that's shady, it's not gonna be on my channel. Even bug exploit and stuff, I'll stay away from it. Like if there is a, you know, mechanic that is just stupid and we can take advantage of it, like registering in Alliance Championship, I have no issue making content about that. Because that's just the game mechanic, that's how it works, right? That's just the way the game works, and it's, to my taste, it's poorly designed. So, you know, I'll tell you how to optimize for it, but anything else, you know, it's not gonna be here. To be clear, but that's, you know, that's where we're at for today. Just waiting for my predictions. I'll burn a bit more. There is nothing I can get now that will really help me anyway. So, you know, it's more kind of question of time to buy all these things. Here, I'm really hoping to empty the store to show you that's doable. So looking forward to, when can we start to bet, right? Match prediction. And that's opening when? Well, that's opening tomorrow. So tomorrow we have the time 16. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we're not gonna get the ticket until next week, but it's gonna be really nice to start to bet on that. So either, I think I'm gonna do it. I think the risk is, like, these two alliances are the one that's gonna win, right? Even if we are third, there is no way. If you look at the power, I mean, them we have a chance, right? If it was just them, we have a chance. But against them, we have no chance. There is literally no chance to win that. Not even the slightest. It means like that state, like that 3 of their best alliance merged in one, and that their second legion. So their second legion is as strong as us, basically. So their legion 2 is as strong as us, and their legion 1 is far stronger. So one of their alliance destroy us, more or less, and there are 3 of them merged together. So I think even OVO, like I'll check OVO, what are their states OVO? It's 890, so we can check 890. That's totally checkable, and I think that's gonna be, I think they, at the end of the day, I think they have no chance. They have no chance to win. 890, they are not a leading state, OVO. If you look at their labyrinth, yeah. I mean, that's pretty impressive, but that's pretty good. So there are 5 people above 1,900. So that's far more than them, far more than them. Some of these will be as well in PIF, like some of them that are here, they will be in PIF. So you see the amount of people that are above 1,900, and they will be, most of them will be in the match. So yeah. These were the Tyrant, Sultan was Tyrant. I think Ahmed did not manage to get Tyrant, but that's really... PIF is we are facing state that unlock FC10 before SVS, and we just got it. So yeah, Lee, it's gonna be really, really hard. I mean, there are things like that that are very, yeah, it's just a timing thing. Sometimes it plays in your favor, sometimes it does not. Same with Generation of Heroes, right? Let's say you just got Gen 7 and they have Gen 7 for a while, and you know they have Edis and Bradley that are maxed out and things like that, and you don't, and it's just gonna be a nightmare for you. Just gonna be a nightmare, but It is what it is. Sometimes it plays in your favor, sometimes it does not. For us, the good thing is like we are kind of done with all of that because we are FC10. So, you know, even if older states, they have a lot more FC10. Because we do a state alliance, it does not really matter. Welcome to everyone that joined. The match is over, guys, so I'm not gonna stay online very long, but you can subscribe so you know the next ones. Next one will be Friday. That's gonna be on the 12/12, so that's Friday. I'm not sure I can stream it, but I will if I can. So I can stream 2 AM UTC and 14 UTC, and I cannot stream 19 UTC. So depending, but that's an Asian alliance. Oh, that's not this one. That's this one, Group C. So yeah, so I might be able to stream it actually. Might be able to stream this one. We'll see. We are still likely qualifying for championship because we are strong. Okay, cool. That's really good for you. I mean, the real thing is going to the final week, right? It's going to the championship. Because then you start to get the cool rewards, right? For the top 4, you get the alliance banner for us, which is a state alliance. So, you know, it's not as cool. That's a state alliance. Maybe we should have the state alliance be able to build somewhere where it displays in another alliance. So people, you know, when they check the state, they can clearly see we are a good state as well for that. I think that's why many states are using regular alliance. It's because of these, right? Because of the building and all of that. And all of these are pretty cool, right? You get the mount and stuff. So that's for 14 days, that's pretty cool. And you see the amount of Arsenal tokens you get. I mean, we got there last time. We got there. So you get the building as well, which is really cool. So Mithril, I mean, that's very small. Oh, that's a lot as well for the alliance stage reward, and you get a bit of, you know, something for the state. So I think that's really cool. That's why we do. I mean, we want to win, but as well, I think that's good that they added that to everyone. I've reached Arthur. I reached Fire Crystal 8. Should I refine more? FC. Should I use for Helios? It really depends. Depends if you spend and stuff. What I find is FC10 is very, very hard. It's really, if you look at the numbers, it's very, very hard. FC9 is quite easy to get. So for a free-to-play, I'll suggest to go to FC9 at least before pushing toward 1 Helios, because Helios are really expensive when it comes to resources and everything, but it's hard to be useful if you don't have 1 or 2 Helios at that stage of the game. Like, you know, if you don't have 1 Helios by FC10 is available, not that you reach it, you start to be lagging behind as well. So both are cool, I think. Both are really cool. And are really important. The advantage of Helios, you know, is like if you push yourself to get 2, and let's say you do 60-40 in defense, so you do infantry and lancers, and you kind of nerf yourself a bit for marksman for bear, you're a very good rally joiner. And that's not too bad to do, right? It's not too bad to go that, you know, you should be not too far from that one, from one of these. So that's totally an option as well. Either to go to 2 T11 ASAP, and you kind of put the building on all and refine super. But like super refinement is so tough to do that I will never stop doing it, basically. It's like you super refine and you accumulate them, maybe just 20 times a week or something like that, or once a week and then 20 times every other week or something like that, yeah. Free to play, yeah. I mean, both are okay choices. You know, I don't know how far you are, how many you miss to get 1 Helios, but I'll get, if you care to be a good rally joiner and to be useful in battles, then I'll mask, you know, either lancers or infantry, whichever you have the most. And yeah. And for David about the packs, like right now, it depends. Like Google Play Store, the way it works is for every euro you spend, you get 1 cent back. So you get 1% back, right? By default, that's how it works. Then you can work your way up if you spend a lot to 1.6%. So for every, let's say, $100 you spend, you get $1.6 back. So right now, and the when I spend money is mostly when they have a times 3 on that, times 5, times 8, times 10. So right now they have times 10 for a week. So if I buy $100 pack, I get 16 euro back, right? So, you know, I don't know if that's great compared to some other alternative, but that's great for me because as well, you know, I need proper invoice. Because, you know, I made a, like I have a podcast in French as well. So I do content quite a bit. So I made a company, so I expense packs, I expense stuff, right? So for me, it's important to be like, it has to be from a proper places with proper invoices because I need to keep accounting for that. So I get VAT back, I get things like that. So that's something you cannot do. So that's why for me, like I don't care to chase the lowest prices. It's because otherwise it's just, you know, I just did things, I would say smart, I guess, to make them cheaper for myself, right? Because I'm deducting as well. So, you know, it's costing me not that much to buy packs compared to between when I buy, you know, with times 10, on that, I get 16 euro back per 100 euro spent. Plus, you know, I get the VAT, so that's 21%. Plus, I get, you know, whatever else is left, I'm expensing it towards my company. So it's like, you know, not paying taxes on it, not paying social contributions on all of that. So it ends up being far cheaper. But that's, you know, you need to be in a special situation to do that. So for a regular Joe, I don't know. I don't know what. I can only suggest you like the, you know, like the official channels for packs and stuff. That's all I can suggest. I never use any other services anyway, so that's all I know as well. But that's how I'm doing it. Works for me, and I feel safe. To be honest, I really feel safe. Like I never felt safe with you know, weird top-up service and stuff. I've seen too many shit in my previous work life, so not gonna take the risk to lose an account because of that. I think I'll go. It's time for me to get lunch with the wife. We get lunch a bit early or a bit late, but you know, we eat twice a day, so it's time for that before she has her yoga class, and then I need to get back to work as well. It's already like a bit longer than I thought I would do. Just let me check a few messages. And then, but I think that's it. I think that's it for today, everyone. So I'll let you know tomorrow if I can stream Friday for the next match. And if I can, will be my pleasure. I might, you know, I'll make some videos for the weekends. And that's it. And we'll see each other soon, either on the Discord any day or, you know, live for the maybe Sunday match as well. And hopefully next week for the finals. That will be really, really cool. Would be really exciting. Thank you very much for being here. Midas Buy, yeah, it works. Midas Buy works, and there is like the Century Game Shop, right? These two are the official ones, and you know, then the Apple Store and the Google Store, like these, you know, these platforms that are like from the. These are the only one you know, that are considered okay to use, good to use, safe for you as well, right? Thank you everyone. Much love. Enjoy the week. Good luck for work. And I'll see you soon. I'll put some music back and I'll put the outro screen and I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye. bye.